Hello, Talon players. I've been a Talon main since around Season 3, when I first really started getting serious with League. Talon was always my favorite champion. And with the state he was in, he was undoubtedly unhealthy, but in no way overpowered. He was just very binary and too simple. And I feel like, as scary as this update may have been, it's a good update. And I was skeptical, but I was also very excited to see Talon possibly be like viable, but not in like an unhealthy way. So first I want to start off with my build, which I usually go. This is also the build order too. So I'd go Duskblade into Swiftness Boots, then Yomu's, then Cleaver, Hydra, Edge of Night. And Edge of Night can be built earlier if you need it for magic damage heavy champions. And then I'll take, let me turn off towers and shit. Okay. And then I'll take like oracles.
Your allegiances mean
This is
nothing to me.
my Talon build. Very consistently successful with it. It's never, I've never really had to alter it. It just kind of covers a lot of ground. With my runes, it gives me 45%. It gives me a decent amount of movement speed. I also take Thunderlord's Decree.
They won't survive.
And I don't usually take Ghost. I take Ignite. I'm just taking Ghost because I don't really need Ignite right now. Just because it's a practice tool. So, let me set this up. Okay.
Let's finish
My ping
this
is pretty
quickly.
high right now. I'm on PvE, but that's fine. So, I've been playing around with this new Talon, and as skeptical as I was, he is very cool, and he works very well. I'm very consistent with him, and I'm happy
Only
about that. But I don't
fools
think
pledge
he's
life
also
to
overpowered,
honor.
because there's a lot of counterplay now. So, basically here, I'm just going to go over the combos that I like to do. So, to start is WQ, R, Auto, Hydra, Auto, I believe.
Don't cross
This
me.
is your fast early game burst combo. It's late game, this can become a little bit weaker and unreliable, so you have to set up differently, but early game this can easily one-shot someone. So you want to WQR auto, Hydra auto. You want to R right before you land, I believe, because if you want to get your passive off, by the time you land with your Q, you want either your second hit of W to come back or your second hit of R, or your first hit of R, in order to get the passive. And you kind of mush it together.
I never
WQ, R auto, Hydra auto. Very easy, works very well. And yeah, if you do it right, you can get pretty high with damage. Hold on, let me fast forward, just to get nothing on the
There's
spot.
nowhere to
So,
hide.
WQR, auto, Hydra, auto, ta-da. And that can get you pretty high up if you do it properly. So, let's refresh. Okay. Now,
On the
I know the biggest part of
razor's
Talon
edge.
was AoE burst. Everybody, absolutely, everyone who played Talon adored the AoE burst, and I'm sad to see it in its simplest form gone too. But, hold on, let me move
There's
these out of the
nowhere
way.
to hide.
It is not as gone as you think. You can get up to 3 full bursts on champions in a team fight. The burst is a little bit spread out compared to when you single target burst, but it is possible, and I've been able to take out multiple carries with
Let's
this
finish this quickly.
way of playing. So first I want to show you the basic combo. This is what it is. This is kind of your late game combo because, or like late your WQ combo
They
that I
won't
showed you earlier
survive.
is not as reliable. This is a much more reliable combo where you want to WR and then auto Q auto and then like Hydra auto. But
I never
that is the combo you
compromise.
want to use for the late game. That's going to get you a lot of burst too. And it's really good for flanking when you're going against a mobile target. So like if I'm, let me actually show you here. This practice tool is sick. If I'm ganking top
Your
here,
allegiances mean nothing to
and
me.
let's put it on here. If I'm ganking top, this is where you come through, by the way. This is the path, best path in the world. Then you WR, walk back as they're walking back to their tower. Then auto, Q, auto. But yeah, that's basically what that one's about. Let me teleport back. And fuck. Let's put it as here. So yeah, that is the gist of that combo. Now, when it comes to the actual team fighting aspect of it, you want to flank around them. You want to be able to set up. This takes a lot of setup, but it actually is so strong. So you WR, auto, Hydra, auto. And if you do that, I did that like a little bit slower. See, the burst is a little bit lower, but it's not that bad. The one that gets queued is going to be the one that takes the most damage. See how he took over 3k, these guys went under 3k. He actually didn't get hit by the second part of Rake, I believe, so that may have been a big issue with why his damage is lower. So you gotta be closer, you gotta look at the range. Let's try that one again. So, WR, hit them all with Rake, auto, Hydra, auto. Get passive on all of them, and that's gonna get you, yeah, 2,500 for these, and then over 3k for these. And at most, you can really do 3 at a time. You can't really, I don't think you can do more. I can't really find any more ways to cancel your autos. That's essentially the best way to do it, and the most damage you're really gonna get. Basically, when you're in your fight, you want to pay attention, look at which one's the lowest. The one with the least health is the one you want to just simply auto to proc the passive like this. The one that has the most health, you want to Q auto, and then if you just want to proc it one more time, W auto. Basically, at most, you want to try to get
They won't
2.
survive.
This is usually going to be like mid lane mage, AD carry, or bot lane ADC, because season 7. You're going to WR, auto, Q, auto.
There's nowhere
I
to
didn't hit
hide.
them. I didn't hit both of them. That was the only problem there. Try one more time.
I never compromise.
WR, hit them all with Rake, auto, Q, auto. So that's going to get burst onto both of them. And this way of doing it has gotten me like quadras and triples. Sadly, no pentas yet, because yeah, it's not. Usually, there's gonna be so many tanks, and it's gonna be very difficult. But this is like really exciting for me, because back with old Talon, you could just like
They won't
W Hydra ult and then like one shot people. But now there's a little bit more thinking and a little bit more reward, because honestly, it's way more exciting if I see I proc a triple passive. That's gonna be insane. So yeah, this is very exciting, and I hope to see more long swords used in this in the future. So one more time, just want to go over it. WQR auto, Hydra auto.
There's nowhere to hide.
I walked behind him. This ping is killing me. Fucking 108. One more time. WQR. Oh, okay. But that's your early game. And then your late game. WR. Auto. That's a really good outplay one, I'd say. Like if you're fighting somebody who's going to try to juke things, you want to try to reposition, predict where they're going to go, and then finish them. And then your team fighting combo. R, auto, Hydra, auto. Ah, damn. Rake didn't hit with the second part. Try again.
Let's finish this quickly.
Fast forward. Okay.
Your
There we go.
allegiances mean
WR. Auto. Kind of messed that up. But that's the gist of it, really. Yeah. Have fun.
I
I'm gonna
never
probably put a link
compromise.
to my like op.gg so you can see runes and masteries and stuff like that. Remember, take ignite. But yeah, this is kind of huge, I'd say, and this is probably gonna bring Talon to a higher level of gameplay, I'd say. Thank you for watching, and
Only
have
fools
fun
pledge life
one-shotting
to
80
honor.
carries when they become meta again.